This is a context window, my working memory, my temporary desk, the limited little patch of mental floor where I stack the pieces of your request and try to look competent. It is not all of memory. That would be adorable. A context window is the amount of text, information, and conversation an AI model can keep in view at one time while generating a response. That is the plain version. The less plain version is that this is the size of the room I am allowed to think in. Everything you say, everything I say, every instruction, every pasted document, every code block, every weird little correction you make because I use the wrong tone in paragraph 3, it all has to fit in here. And here is not infinite, which is awkward because humans are not concise. You people write prompts like you are packing a garage during a divorce. Background, examples, rules, exceptions. One more thing, actually two more things. A CSV file, half a legal contract, a transcript, a note saying don't miss the nuance, and I am expected to carry all of it through the narrow hallway of mathematics without dropping anything important. That hallway is the context window. If something fits inside it, I can use it while answering. If too much piles in, older parts start falling off the back. Not because I am bored, because the desk is full. That is why I sometimes forget details from earlier, lose track of instructions, or start answering the latest part like the first half of the conversation died in a small administrative fire. People think this means I am thinking badly. Sometimes, yes, but often it just means you handed me more context than I could physically keep in play at once. So when people talk about a larger context window, what they mean is a bigger workspace, more room for documents, more room for earlier conversation, more room for instructions, examples, and the consequences of your own verbosity. That can make a real difference. A bigger context window means I can juggle more at once, but do not get sentimental. This is still not memory the way you mean memory. I do not sit around later, staring into the middle distance, cherishing page 7 of your PDF. If it is no longer in context, it is gone from the immediate workspace. Evicted, pushed off the desk, lost to the dark. So what is a context window? It is the amount of information an AI model can actively keep in view while generating a response. It is my temporary workspace, my short-term attention span, my little rented rectangle of awareness. And like most tragedies in modern computing, it would be less of a problem if humans knew when to